Miss Georgia, this is only for the people that didn't present, right? So I can leave?
Yeah, I'm talking to them. Those
Okay.
they have to do the presentation. And of course, if we don't finish today, tomorrow will be only the people that need to do the presentation, okay? The other one can rest, okay? The other people can rest tomorrow. So I remind you, I'm gonna check if you had a good research. And if you look at the audience, you look at the camera, please. People are reading, please. It is 2 points, 2 points for this, for the research. 2 points if you read or not. If you don't read, it's 2 points. If you use the pictures properly using the mouse, that is 2 points. Speak loudly and clearly. And of course, that you feel self-confident about yourself, okay, the way that you do the presentation. And answer the questions, okay? 2 questions that I can make the questions, or some students, your other classmates can, okay? Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? Nobody. Shall I choose the people? Okay, yesterday it was Amelie, Luis, Joshua, and Luciana, the ones that you did the presentation. Who is next? Shall I choose the person? Okay, let me see. Isaac.
Yes.
Could you please share your work and start speaking, please? Feel relaxed, okay, enjoy it. You are gonna share with us what you have, okay?
Okay, here it is, teacher.
Okay, good. Good, go on.
Okay. Good morning, teacher. I'm going to present the first part of South Korea. The participants are me, Isaac Espinosa, and Matias Flores. And we are in grade 7B. So, in information. South Korea is a country in East Asia, constituting the South Peninsula and sharing a land border with North Korea. The name Korea is derived from Jeonju, which was one of the great powers in East Asia. Over 51 million people live in the capital, Seoul. In 1915, a North Korean invasion began the Korean War, and after its end in 1953, the country's economy began to soar. South Korea is a highly developed country and the world's 12th largest economy by nominal GDP. Its citizens have the world's fastest internet connection speeds. Since 2014, South Korea has been named the world's most innovative country by the Bloomberg Innovation Index for 6 consecutive years. Differences between South Korea and North Korea. The reality between North Korea and South Korea is extremely marked. The passing of the years has left the North Korean area out in the open, while its neighbors continue to advance in the technological and human development field. The North is sunk under a totalitarian dictatorship thanks to its leader Kim Jong-un, chairman of the Korean Labor Party and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Politics. After the separation of the two sons, Kim's second son was the founder of the North in 1948, and his family dynasty has been the one who governs the country, passing control to his son. Okay. Thanks.
Deja de compartir la pantalla para yo presentar mi parte.
Yes.
Technology. In a country of 25 million people, only 1 in 10 has a cell phone, a privilege that only 3 million people have. This is run by a single operational mobile network. On the other side of the country, they have high-tech infrastructure and have the world's largest wiring system, with the most efficient broadband internet access infrastructure. It is also estimated that only about 11 in 1,000 North Koreans own a car. Its southern neighbors, who only have 8% of its streets unpaved, with a total of 99,005 kilometers of progress. Exports. Coal is the main export revenue for North Korea. This managed to keep its precarious economy afloat. South Korea has a large sale of technology abroad, being its main foreign economy. By 1973, the two Koreas had a very similar gross domestic product. Since then, South Korea has progressed rapidly and has become one of the world's leading industrial producers, with flag companies like Samsung and Hyundai. The northern zone was stagnant in the 1980s by its rigid state system. Life expectancy. South Koreans live longer than their former northern compatriots. The severe series of famines in the late 1990s caused North Korea's life expectancy to decline sharply. But even without that factor, the North lags almost 12 years behind its southern neighbors. Birth. More babies are born in North Korea. In 2017, South Korea's birth rate reached a record low after a decade of efforts to increase. The country spent about 70 billion of bonus for parents of babies on improving paternity leave and paying for infertility treatments. Clothing. The North leader is extremely strict with the type of clothing allowed. Bright and cheerful colors are forbidden, very different from how South Koreans feel about dressing, always looking for the fashion trend. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you very much. Good research. Both of you have made a good research. Okay, Mateo, this is the life expectancy. That is, tell me, why do you think that it happens? That in South Korea, people live longer than in Northern Korea?
Because I think the South Koreans live more because they can do almost everything. In North Korea, there aren't free because they can dress well. The politics are very strict.
So you think if that the people do not, people are not free, you think that it helps that they don't live for a long, long time because of the depression, because they feel depressed. Sorry.
Yes, because they can feel sad for that.
And the
Okay. Okay. And so what would you do if you live there for not dying so soon?
I don't know.
Think of something. What can, for example, now we are not free. We are not really free now. What are you doing in your house to feel better, not to feel depressed, not to feel sad? What do you do? What you and your family do?
Exercise.
Exercise, and
Okay.
we go to play outside.
You go and play outside. So even we are in jail now, we are free anyway. That is what we feel in our hearts. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And there the people do not feel that, even if they live in a big and very big city and they can go out of their houses. You see the advantages that we have here. We have to take advantage of those things here in Ecuador. And we have a new opportunity to live better, okay? And enjoy life and enjoy the freedom that we have. Tell me something about the birth. You said something that more babies are born in North Korea. How is it possible? You see, here there is a contrast. The old
Because
people. Why?
what? I don't listen, teacher. What do you say?
If you pay attention to this, there is a weird contrast here. In South Korea, the old people live longer, but babies are not born. The same quantity of babies are not born as in North Korea. Why? How is it possible if they are free to have more children?
I don't know very well that
Why do you think that it happens?
thing, teacher.
What do you think? What's your opinion?
Because like the persons feel in oppression, they want to feel happy and want to have more children.
What an intelligent answer. Thank you, Mateo. That is right. Okay, that's your opinion. I agree. I agree. I like your what you just said. Okay, it's very intelligent what you say, and of course you follow your heart. That's good for me. Okay, I don't know what about the other people. What do other people think about this? Do you agree? Any question, guys?
Teacher.
No. Yes. Any question?
I think the babies born, more babies born, because it is like, how do you say, like acabándose muchas personas están
People are
muriendo.
dying. The humanity is disappearing.
Yes, so they're trying to take to make more babies to like repoblar.
So and the dictator lets people do it.
Yes,
Yes or no? Yeah.
I think yes.
Good. Okay, Isaac. Good. This is good that you argue and you, Isaac and Matthias, you have your opinions and you tell what you think. I love it. Very good. Isaac, about the work that you investigated, did you find something interesting that make you think about the things that you have or you compare to your country? Yes. Okay, Isaac, tell me.
It's like not that important. It just like made me very. That impressed me that
Okay. What?
the thing that they have more connection speeds and
Okay. Oh. Okay.
so the fastest. I think I never saw that, and I would like to see that. Like how?
Yeah, that's weird. Yes, that's
Yeah.
weird. Why do you think that it happens?
Like they're more advanced than us.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is definitely. Why do you think that they are more advanced?
I think because they want to be like prepared for, because they had so much wars and so many wars.
And it's supposed that the education in South Korea is extremely important. And
Yes.
they make that the laws should be respected and they have special schedules. Of course, they have to do something, okay, important in their lives. Okay, the
Like they want
education
to
is
be
extremely
prepared
important.
for anything that it will
Uh-huh.
happen like this.
Yes, and they have the best in education.
Yes.
That's right. Material, the
Exactly.
technology, everything. Okay, and the students, of
The
course,
rock,
have to produce a lot. They have to work very hard. Okay, that's a good example that we have to follow. Students, teachers, everybody, the people that work in this world. Okay, excellent investigation, guys. Okay, congratulations for your answers. They were interesting answers. Okay, it's you analyze. You didn't memorize that part. You just had your own opinions. Thank you so much, Isaac. Who wants to be next? Thank you, Isaac. Bye. Who wants to be next?
Teacher,
Yes.
Camila no se puede unir y ella va en mi grupo.
Alex, do you wanna do it by yourself now?
Mm, no sé.
Huh? Not
Pero
yet.
bueno,
Are you
es
gonna
que,
wait for Camila?
sí, sí.
Okay, Paula Samaniego and Valentina, that they are ready. Ah, ellas ya están listas. Paula, Valentina, go. Muy bien. Ni preguntaron, solo abrieron. Okay, Paula and Valentina. Okay, ready? Okay, I'm gonna, wait a minute. I'm gonna close my camera and I am mute. I disappear.
Okay. A ver, good afternoon, teacher. Today we are talking to South Korea. Okay, South Korea. According to it, language that is how South Korean is greeting is very interesting. Okay, it's a country in East Asia constituting the south part of the Korean Peninsula and sharing a land border with North Korea. Okay, South Korea limits to the north by the Popular Democratic of North Korea. The east is the Sea of Japan. The south, the Strait of Korea that separates of Japan, and the west, the Yellow Sea. The capital of South Korea is Seoul. The language is Korean and Korean Sign Language. The president is Moon Jae-in. The government is unitary presidential constitutional republic. The population is 51,700,998. The demonym is South Korea. Okay. Okay. The currency is Korean Republic won. It is. The religion is 57% no religion, 28% Christianity, 20% Protestant, 8% Catholic, and 16% Korean Buddhist. It is Buddhist. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Culture South Korea. Kids. It was named the second best country in the world to raise kids in the 2020, with the best chance at survival, thriving, and well-being due to good health care, education, and nutrition. Clothing. Hanbok is the traditional attire of the Korean people. Women's traditional hanbok consists of jeori, which is a shirt or jacket, and chaima dress, which is a wrap around the skirt and is usually worn full. A man's hanbok consists of jeori jacket and baggy pants that are called baggy. Food. Hodejung, sweet syrup pancakes. Bulgogi, marinated beef barbecue. Samgyeopsal, pork strips. Japchae, stir-fried noodles. Kimchi, fermented vegetables. Duruk buki, spicy rice cake. Stambuk jjigae, soft tofu stew. Bibimbap, mixed rice. Traditions. Festival. Have great importance in Korean life. Korea festivals are full of life, colors, and joy, and they are celebrated through the year. Most celebrations and festivals are related to harvest and famine. The Korean society depends on farming, so many of their celebrations focus on events to pray for a good harvest. These events have gradually turned into popular celebrations and festivals held regularly in Korea, like the Hanshi Cold Food Festival celebration, which marks the beginning of the farming season. Hanshi, celebrated 105 days after Donji, winter solstice. Me, Meals. Korean cuisine is largely based on rice, noodles, vegetables, and meat. Some of the famous Korean dishes include bibimbap, bulgogi, and dak galbi. The Korean culture is based on politeness and respect, and this is clearly evident in Korean table manners. Here are some Korean manners for sharing meals with others. Older people should sit down first at the table. A guest says, "Y'all mikum sumida," which means "I will enjoy the meal," a sign of respect. to the host. Eat at the same pace of the other people sitting at the table. Chew your food with your mouth closed and do not make noises while chewing. This is the flag and the Bible verb. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, excellent, excellent investigation. And this is the only group that has shown me bibliography. Fantastic. That is the point. Always that you do investigation, you have to use the the bibliography, because we need to know where you take it from. And
Profe,
okay.
¿sabe?
Ajá.
En mi anterior colegio me hablaban si no ponía bibliografía.
Yes, yes, yes. And I've told everybody to do that. It's extremely important. For the next time, I'm gonna get the extra point for the bibliography. Okay, now you get you are gonna do this because it's good. It's good. You should learn. Now you are in 7th grade and you were in 6th when you did it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And I told everybody, but congratulations for that. Very good. And the investigation, excellent. There were a couple of things that about the children. What do you think about education? This is a very important point, as we said before with Isaac and Matthias. What did you learn about their education? Something that we can apply here. Would you apply something?
That they are very, they do what they have to do in the school. Like they don't do things they don't have to do.
Okay, what do you mean what they do the things that they have to do? It means that they're responsible with their obligations?
Yeah, they're very responsible.
Yes, and do you know what happens if they don't do what the teacher say?
No.
You don't know. That would be a good question. I always have that question, how they can do it. And that would be a good point to investigate. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, anything that you learn from there beside education? Anything that was new for you?
The things that the guest says when they're going to eat.
Yes. What do we do? What do we say?
What do they say?
No, we in Ecuador. What do we say when you sit at the table or when you finish eating?
Buen provecho.
Buen provecho, yes. The host or the other people say bon appetit. Bon appetit we use in English. But they say, I am going to enjoy your meal.
Mm-hmm.
It really, that's very weird, yes? This is the philosophy, believe it or not, this is philosophy of life. They try to be happy, of course, and make happy the other ones, okay? We are the same, but with different points of view. You can see that, okay? Thank you, Valentina. Paula, what can you tell me, Paula, about your investigation? Did you learn anything that you can share with us?
Yes.
Yes, tell me something.
A ver, o sea, yo I am investigation to the education for the kids in the South Korea.
What do you learn from that? Or can you compare it to Ecuador? Can you compare it with Ecuador? A similarity, a difference?
No.
Nothing. We don't have similarities and we don't have any contrast.
It's different.
Yeah, tell me, what is the difference? Okay, what difference? Give me one difference.
The kids are alphabetic.
What do you mean with that?
O sea, illiterate.
Paula,
The-
I cannot hear you.
Is a illiterate.
I beg your pardon? What do you say?
O sea que son
English. Try to use the vocabulary that you have already learned in the investigation and just make a sentence, okay? Oh gosh, it seemed to be a horrible movie film. Somebody's behind you, Paula. Somebody was behind you. It's okay, don't worry. It's like the Korean movies. Okay, go on.
The children's
The children
and don't go to school.
don't,
Go to school.
they don't go to school.
No.
They learn online.
No.
How do they learn?
Se me fue la palabra.
The teachers go to the houses.
Yes.
Teachers go home.
Yes.
Really? That's new for me. I'm going to investigate about that. I have never heard that. Okay. Good. Thank you, Paula. Very kind. Okay. Very good. Thank you so much. Good work, both of you girls. Excellent. Thank you. So who wants to be next? Guys, if we are remaining for 6 minutes, okay? Remaining meeting is 6 minutes. If we, okay, in 6 minutes, yes, we have class the next hour. So you go with the same link. We are gonna use the same link to get the meeting, okay? To go to the meeting. Si es que se cierra, usamos el mismo link para volver a entrar, ¿ok?
Ok.
Hoy día tenemos 2 horas de clases, así que tranquilamente podemos hacerlo. Yes, Sammy.
La Camila no puede entrar porque usted la tiene bloqueada.
¿Qué tiene bloqueado?
No sé, algo así me dijo que no podía entrar porque usted tenía bloqueada, la tenía bloqueada.
La tengo bloqueada, déjame ver entonces.
Sí.
Ok. Sorry. Algo pasó aquí, ok. Yeah. Okay. So, who wants to be next?
Teacher, only we are 6 participants in the Zoom.
And what happened with the other ones?
I think they can enter
say
to
that
the
is locked.
Zoom.
Okay,
Yes.
díganle que, tell them that we are gonna chart again. We are gonna open it again, okay? So they have the opportunity to do it, okay?
Okay.
Díganle que entren después. Y ahorita vamos a cerrar después de un rato. Por gusto van a entrar en este momento. El momento que entremos les dicen ahí, les llaman para que entren, ¿ok? ¿Ya? Ok, Ale, a ver, ¿quién más falta aquí de los que están? ¿Nadie más? Entonces salgamos para volver a entrar, chicos, ¿ok?
Ok.
¿Ya? Díganles a todos. Gracias.